Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, everyone. High school basketball tonight on yourliveevent.com. It's Section 8A East subsection play from the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School, the Nest. The number 1 seed, Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, set to take on the number 9 seed, Blackduck Drakes, in Section 8A play. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you see throughout the broadcast. Erin Gunther will be my Your Live Event engineer for the evening. Thanks to her and her efforts. And, of course, thanks to all of you that have tuned in. This is our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show. Whether it's plumbing or heating, talk to the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating. 218-983-3611. Proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. It's Hoban's Plumbing and Heating. Here in our pregame show, we'll talk to the head coach of the Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., talk to the head coach of the Blackduck Drakes, Andy Fedema, take a look at our keys to the game. We'll have your starting lineups, and of course, we'll have the opening tap. We're getting you set. It's high school basketball tournament time for the boys. It's the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds and the Blackduck Drakes in Section 8A East half play. We'll go to our first time out. When we come back, we'll talk with the head coach of the Blackduck Drakes. That's Andy Fedema. That comes your way next. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show on the air. Drakes and Thunderbirds. Boys Hoops tournament time on yourliveevent.com.
Our Peterson Farm Seed Reps real-life seed heroes? Well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm Seed Reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed. We're that kind of seed company.
The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Head coach of the Blackduck Drakes is Andy Fedema. He joins us for a matchup against the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Coach, nice to talk with you here as we get into the Section 8A playoffs. Tell me some things about your basketball team, how the season's gone for you to this point.
Yeah, we're a young team. We have no seniors, so a lot of guys that are getting their first look at at meaningful varsity minutes, and we've had a few injuries that we've had to overcome, which is part of the game, and we get that. So a lot of things, a lot of learning experiences this year, no doubt. But there's been ups and downs. We've had good moments and bad moments, just like every team has. And obviously our record isn't great. But towards the end here, our guys have they've stuck with it, and they don't want to go home. They've played hard, the whole way here, and it was great for us to get a playoff win in that first in that play-in round there, and we'll be ready to go tonight. So.
How about Mahnomen-Waubun? What do you know about them?
Well, we know they look to get up and down the floor. They look to push the ball. They've got guards that can shoot. They got a few bigs inside that we're really going to have to handle. And they stretch the floor and make you play defense. In every aspect of the game. So we've got to be disciplined in a lot of aspects defensively against the fact that they have a high potent offense that we're going to have to really key in on tonight.
What as far as the trip over? How was that for your guys?
Not too bad. Not too bad. It was. We've had worse trips, so yeah. Weather was pretty good, so not uneventful, which is always good. Yeah.
You mentioned some injuries. Are you healthy here for tonight?
No. We've had one of our starters, unfortunately, broke his ankle earlier in the year, and we do have a guy that's had a broken wrist. He's kind of just coming off of that. So those two are still out of commission. But other than that, the guys that have been playing, maybe just a few bruises, bumps here and there, but they'll be ready to go. So
overall keys to get this win and move on.
We need to not play out of our element, not let the speed of the game catch up to us, not let any sort of temptations with crowd noise, away games, the moment of the playoff game get to us, right? If we stay within ourselves, execute, and really stick to the game plan and execute defensively and get stops, we're going to put ourselves in the best position. So once we get sped up, once we get out of our element, once we get into foul trouble, those are ways in which that the game tends to get away from us. So if we can avoid those things, we're going to give ourselves the best chance at the end to compete and be right there.
Coach, I appreciate it. Best of luck tonight.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks very much.
That is Andy Fedema. He's the head coach of the Blackduck Drakes, joining us here in our pregame show. Our pregame coaches' comments, they're brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from John Clark Jr., the head coach of the Thunderbirds. It is Section 8A East Half playoff time. It's the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds and the Blackduck Drakes. It's live on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
All Works Underground Utilities, LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career. doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Member FDIC.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us before a matchup in the Section 8A tournament against the Blackduck Drakes tonight. Rays at home for this opener. Tell me a little bit about the Drakes and what you expect to see.
Up and down team. Had some struggles, won some good games. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's playoff season and they're 1-0. And, that's how we got to treat this game. So we're going to try to play our game and take them out of what they like to do and see how it goes.
You've had a significant amount of time, some good days to practice. How has that gone?
I'm a little worried, Sean. We've had 3 excellent days of practice, and that's not normal for us. So it's a good thing, but it's got me nervous because we have prepared very well. I really like our intensity and our focus and just the effort we've shown. And like you said, 3 good days. So excited to see what happens tonight.
Get to this point, and it's win or go home. What's been kind of the feeling around the locker room?
It's just, I think, excitement. They're pretty excited. This is what you work for and what you practice for and what you grind away for 4 months or 5 months or whatever it is, including a couple in the summer. So, if they're not excited now, something's wrong with them. So I sense that they're ready. I'm really pleased with where they're at and how we've been playing. So, like I said, looking forward to it.
Playing at home, it's got to be pretty good feeling to have that home crowd for the first one.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, and that's what you play the regular season for, is to hopefully get a home playoff game. And, they earn this. So we should have a huge crowd advantage, I would hope. And I don't think there's anything going on tonight besides us. So hopefully the gym's packed and that gives us some energy. And, the boys can provide some energy for the fans as well.
Rays, appreciate the comments. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you, Sean.
That is John Clark Jr. He's the head coach of the Thunderbirds, joining us here in our pregame show. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk keys to the game. Keys to the game on the way next. We're getting you set for the Section 8A East Half quarterfinals. It's the Thunderbirds and the Blackduck Drakes. Take a break, come back. Keys are next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Live in comfort and community at Benedictine Mission Coordinator. Seniors can enjoy the ease of 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, now available at a new low price. Each apartment features a full kitchen and bath, washer, dryer, along with utilities included, and a daily continental breakfast. Stay connected with social activities and worship services. Plus, there's convenient transportation and indoor access to therapy services and the Essentia Health Clinic. To learn more or schedule a tour, call 218-521-0161 for Benedictine Mission Coordinator.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Fosston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets along with people. It makes you feel like family. We are family.
Exciting news from Bitker Inc. For a limited time, GT radio tires are on sale and you'll save $50 on every set of 4 tires. Upgrade your ride and keep your family rolling safely this winter season while pocketing extra cash. $50 savings on every set of 4 tires from Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halsted. This offer will not last long. Visit Bitker Inc. or call 218-456-7467. Save $50 on every set of 4 GT radio tires.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Nearly 1 million Minnesotans trust Minnesota Mutual Insurance to protect their homes, farms, and personal property. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance was founded in 1900 right here in Northwest Minnesota. We've been proudly serving Polk, Pennington, Red Lake, Marshall, Beltrami, Roseau, and surrounding communities ever since. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance in Thief River Falls, specializing in farm and residential insurance protection. Call 218-683-3200 or visit braygently.com.
Welcome back to our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show. Plumbing and heating done by professionals. 218-983-3611. Proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. It's Hoban's Plumbing and Heating. Let's talk keys to the game here for tonight. We'll start with the Blackduck Drakes. I think their head coach said it best, as he said they just can't get wrapped up into the pace of this game. They need to play their style of basketball. Can't let this turn into a running game here tonight. They just have to come out and do the things that have got them to this point here. And I think a big thing is going to be they're going to have to hit the boards. They have got to play as well as they can on the boards and in the paint tonight. They've got to control that, and they cannot turn the basketball over. The Thunderbirds are going to put trap defense on. They're going to press. The Drakes have to be able to handle that here tonight. For Mahnomen-Waubun, the start. They need to get off to a good start to begin this game here tonight. That seems to be the key for them. If they can get off to a good start, that is a big, big part of it. So they need to start the game fast. Then I think they need to get the ball inside. It seems like when they work the ball inside, they have way more success. That opens up things to the outside. So get the ball inside. And then rebound and free throws. Free throw shooting tonight going to be key tonight for the Thunderbirds. Your keys of the game here tonight as we are getting close. We got high school basketball, Section 8A East Half play. The 1 seed, Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, 15-11 on the season. The 9 seed, Blackduck Drakes, 5-22 on the year. We're ready to go. Thunderbirds and Drakes will take a break, come back with more. Pregame show continues after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
I'm Dan Sukert, your Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why my Edward Jones office is a proud sponsor of Park Christian Falcons basketball. Call 701-281-5264 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Well, let's get into our starting lineups tonight. The starting lineups are brought to you by West Main Pizza. They are more than just pizza with two locations, one in Ada and one in the Rail District in Dilworth. If you're looking for a delicious meal, stop by West Main Pizza. Enjoy all of your favorites, including dessert pizzas. They have calzones. They offer Italian cuisine as well. It is West Main Pizza of Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. We'll start with the lineups for the Blackduck Drakes. Starting for the Drakes, a junior, number 0, Evan Anderson. A junior, number 2, Odin Patch. A sophomore, number 3, Colton Puff. A freshman, number 21, Evan Hansen. And a junior, number 25, Logan Peterson. The Drakes are coached by Andy Fedema. Assistant coaches, Megan Nelson. Wearing the white jerseys, the maroon and gold trim, maroon gold numbers and letters. Drakes across the front. Drakes 5-22 on the year. They come into the tournament as the 9 seed here for today. Now the lineup for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Starting for the Thunderbirds, a junior, number 1, Tayden Larson. A junior, number 2, Gavin MacArthur. A junior, number 10, Anthony Thompson. A senior, number 30, Brody Lutka. And a senior, number 32, Ethan Jackson. Thunderbirds are coached by John Clark Jr. Assistant coaches are Dayton Mackey, Griffin Macy, Jamie Nordick, and Travis Castee. They wear the teal jerseys, the white trim, the white numbers and letters. Thunderbirds across the front. The Thunderbirds, a record of 15-11. They are the number 1 seed in the east half of Section 8A. That is your starting lineups. Lineups brought to you by West Main Pizza. More than just pizza. West Main Pizza with locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. We'll go to a break. When we come back, we'll be ready for the opening tap. It is high school basketball tournament time. The Blackduck Drakes, the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, Section 8A East Half play tonight on YourLiveEvent.com.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Whether it's plumbing or heating, call the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, 218-983-3611. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating works with Rheem water heaters, Tempstar furnaces, and they also work with geothermal, northern heat pumps, and they have North Star water softeners that you can buy or rent. Whether it's plumbing or heating, contact the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating to get the job done. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. Call 218-983-3611.
Hi, this is Jordan Johnson from the Ada Borup West School. At Ada Borup West, we're committed to excellence and continually look to expand educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students for various career opportunities. You are invited and encouraged to be involved in the Ada Borup West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics. For more information, please visit today and find our website, ada.k12.mn.us. Ada Borup West School, home of the Cougars.
Good evening, everyone. It is high school basketball section 8A. East half play tonight with the Blackduck Drakes and the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. My name is Sean Birk, the broadcast call tonight. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you see throughout the broadcast. Thanks to my Your Live event engineers tonight, Elizabeth and Aaron Gunther, working the Wiley equipment. These two teams did not see each other in the regular season. Blackduck a victory over Lake of the Woods on Monday night to get to this point. Winner of this game will move on. They will play in Thief River Falls at Ralph Engel State Arena on Saturday with a noon tip time. Glad to have you along with us. Hey, a special shout out to the Blackduck Drake Superintendent Peter Barr. Not making the trip tonight, at home watching. Thanks for tuning in. So jumping for the Drakes, it'll be Logan Peterson, Ethan Jackson jumping for the Thunderbirds here this evening. Gordon Construction is your opening tap sponsor. Native American-owned construction company providing quality construction services to our area. Jackson and Peterson set to go, and here we go. Opening tap controlled by the Thunderbirds as Anthony Thompson will have the basketball to start the game off. Thompson will spot up, get it down low, and down to Ethan Jackson. Jackson making a move. Jackson driving right-handed layup. Good for Ethan Jackson. Jackson holding on to it, making the move to the right and getting the score. It's 2-0. Thunderbirds going to come out with their trap. Now the ball thrown away by the Drakes right into the hands of Brody Lutka. Thunderbirds weaving it back up, nearly turned over. Anthony Thompson, baseline, short jumper is up and off. Rebounded, Taden Larson missed. Then Ethan Jackson can't get it to fall. Next rebound coming down to Anthony Thompson. Thompson has it stripped away, turnover Thunderbirds. A couple of opportunities there for the Thunderbirds, couldn't convert. Ball tipped in the air, ball's knocked loose, turnover on the Drakes. Back the other way, Thompson, easy left-handed layup. So the press creating opportunities for the Thunderbirds, and it's 4-0 Mahnomen-Waubun leading. Anderson with the basketball over to Puffy. Puffy throwing it ahead to Peterson. Peterson, reverse layup, good for Logan Peterson. And Thunderbirds nearly have it taken away as Evan Anderson breaking up the pass, and it'll be Thunderbird basketball. They'll inbound from the far sideline. 4-2 Thunderbirds lead. Early goings. Inbound will go to Taden Larson. Larson will bring it across. Larson to the left side. Anthony Thompson quickly to Ethan Jackson. Back to Larson. A little give and go and one. Taden Larson with the layup and one. Larson will get a chance at the free throw line. Tonight's free throw sponsored by Amber Nefsker of Real Estate by Amber Realty Experts, your local expert for buying or selling homes. 701-799-4104. Taden Larson at the line. He'll have one to try and complete a three-point play. Free throw up and off the front of the rim, but Taden Larson tracked down his own rebound. Quickly kicks it out, and the bucket good, and a timeout. As Ethan Jackson is able to get the score, and the Thunderbirds lead 8-2, and a timeout on the floor. Timeout brought to you by Gordon Construction. 8-2, Thunderbirds leading. We're back after this on yourliveevent.com.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m.
8-2, Thunderbirds lead tonight on Gold 101 or on yourliveevent.com. Drake basketball. Anderson will bring it across. Here's Evan Anderson. Works to the right side off the screen. Continues on the right down to the baseline. Kicks it out. Actually, this is Evan Anderson. He'll try a three. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Anthony Thompson. Thompson's second board. He'll slow it up and bring it back the other way across half court. Right side, Taden Larson. Larson weaves inside to Lutka. Kick out. Here's Anthony Thompson wide open for three. Takes it, drains it. Thompson hits the three, and it's 11-2. It's a 9-point Thunderbird lead. Back across is Colton Puffy. Puffy on the right side, working back down to the quarter. Puffy reverses, kick out. Here's a three on the way by Evan Hansen off the mark. Rebound all the way out to Odin Patch. Patch back out to Puffy. Puffy works on that left side. Puffy looks for that backside cut, not there. Now skips it right into the hands of Ethan Jackson. That's turnover number 3. Jackson will bring it back himself. Jackson holding up at the free throw line. Spin move, a little floater in the lane is no good. Rebound is going to go saved by Brody Lutka. Saves it in Anthony Thompson. He'll pop a three. That's no good. And the next rebound is tipped to Logan Peterson. Peterson up to Puffy. Puffy coming back. Holds up on the left side. 11-2. Thunderbirds lead. Puffy driving through, turns it over right into the hands of Taden Larson. Larson on the run. Larson inside to Jackson, dumps it off to Anthony Thompson. He misses the shot on the layup. Peterson with the rebound. He'll give it to Puffy. Puffy on the left side. 15-12 to play in the half. 11-2. Thunderbirds lead by 9. Here's a Peterson bank shot. Won't fall. Brody Lutka is there for his second board to Taden Larson, and Larson will look to come back. Here's Taden Larson walking across half court, goes right side. Nope, Larson, Thompson. Now over to Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur down to Brody Lutka. Head fake, nice job. Brody Lutka lays it in for 2. Got the defense off their feet. They fly past, and an easy one for Brody Lutka makes it 13-2. It's now an 11-point lead, the greatest lead of the night. Left side, here's Odin Patch trying to drive. Patch cut off. Leaves it out for Evan Hansen. Inside, Puffy, his shot blocked from behind. Ball knocked to the air, turned over. Back the other way is Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur runs the lane, misses the layup. Rebounded by Colton Puffy. Puffy back down the left side. Puffy holding up. Now the ball is loose again. Turnover on Blackduck. Back the other way. Anthony Thompson all the way to the rack. Layup good. He's got 7. It's 15-2 Thunderbirds. 14:04 to play in the half. Puffy, corner. This is Odin Patch shooting a 3. Well off the mark. Rebounded by Ethan Jackson. Thompson, baseball pass. Dangerous pass that's thrown right into the hands of Evan Anderson. Anderson, spin move into the paint. His shot is blocked. Coming back the other way. Here comes Anthony Thompson finding space, bringing it back in transition. Back across right side. Larson down to Luck on the baseline. Extra pass down to Ethan Jackson. Jackson dumps it in for 2. He's got 6 at 17-2. It's a 13-0 run by the Thunderbirds. Drake slowing up here a little bit. Evan Hansen on the right side. They go inside to Peterson. Peterson trying to drive. Peterson runs into about 3 teal jerseys. Baseline. This is a short pull-up jumper for Evan Anderson. That's good. That'll stop the 13-0 run. 17-4. Thompson coming back. And now that's stolen away. Other end, here's a layup good. Evan Anderson gets the layup. Now it's 17-6. Little 4-0 spurt here by the Drakes. Inside, nice thread, and that's Ethan Jackson. Boy, that was a thread the needle type of pass. 19-6. Puffy goes right side. This is Hansen. Hansen Down to the baseline. Hansen out to Peterson. Peterson short pull-up jumper. Didn't get the roll. Rebounded by Brody Lutka. Lutka back across half court. 12:21 to play in the half. Lutka drives. Stops. Has it slapped away. Got it back. Then Lutka just throws it out of bounds. Turnover number 4 on the Thunderbirds. 12:15 to play here in this first half. Colton Puffy will bring it across. Substitution. Coming in is Tommy Phillips and Ladanian Rowland. Our substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. Puffy hands it off to Hansen. Leaves it. Here's a 3 on the way. That's no good by Evan Anderson. Rebounded by Logan Peterson. His third. Now Peterson's in trouble. Peterson trying to find some space. Throws it up and scores. And he's going to get in and one. Ethan Jackson is going to commit the foul. That'll be Jackson's first. To the line goes Logan Peterson. Free throw line sponsored by Amber Nefsker. Real estate by Amber with Realty Experts. 701-799-4104. Free throw good by Logan Peterson. 19-9, a 10-point lead. Little water on the floor maybe. We'll take care of it. 11:47 to go here, first half. (19-9). Thunderbirds leading the Drakes. First half tonight on yourliveevent.com. Again, thanks for tuning in. And it'll be Tommy Phillips with the basketball. Phillips across half court. They go left side to Larson. Larson back to Phillips. Swing it right side to Anthony Thompson. Thompson inside to Ethan Jackson. Jackson lofts one up. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Ladanian Rowland with the Thunderbirds. It'll be Blackduck basketball. Blair Heisler checks in. Anthony Thompson out. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. 218-204-0143. Colton Puffy will bring it across for the Drakes. Puffy working into the corner. Now looks to get rid of it. Looking for the open player. Skips it across. Dangerous pass. Stolen. 8th turnover. They throw ahead to Tayden Larson. Larson misses the layup. Rebounded by Tommy Phillips. And then the ball is loose, and Puffy's going to come away with it. And then Blackduck going to turn it over. Thunderbirds will reset. Right side, Phillips. Phillips. Pass tipped going to Larson, goes out of bounds. It will be Thunderbird basketball. Phillips, Larson back to Phillips. They go try to force it inside, and it's turned over right into the hands of Logan Peterson. They had Ethan Jackson wide open underneath, but Peterson stepped in front of the pass. 19-9, Thunderbirds by 10. Here's a drive by Colton Puffy. Nice drive to the rack, and he's going to score. Colton Puffy just shredded the defense. 19-11. Thunderbirds up by 8. High post, Ladanian Rowland. Rowland's going to drive and just simply had the ball stripped out of his hand. So it is, whose ball is it? Oh, it's actually Blackduck basketball. I thought they initially pointed in the direction of the Thunderbirds. But his last touch, they say, by Rowland. 19-11. Right side, here's Hansen. Hansen working on the perimeter. Skip it across. Puffy. Puffy, corner. Odin Patch. Patch back to Puffy. High post, Hansen. Hansen, kick it out. Here's Odin Patch. Shoots the 3, and that's good. Patch hits a 3, and now it's a 5-point game at 19-14. Blackduck has fought their way back in. Jackson at the elbow. Jackson driving, kicking out to Phillips. Back to Tayden Larson. He'll try a 3. That one is well off the mark. It's a hustle play. Coming down to Colton Puffy. They hand it off. Go right side. Drive is good. Anderson's layup. And a great comeback here by the Drakes, and a substitution coming. Jackson and Larson sitting down. Anthony Thompson in. Brody Lutka in. It's a 3-point game. 19-16. Our substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. 9:38 to play in the half. 19-16. Drake's on a run. Phillips, top of the key. Phillips inside, just simply had the ball stripped out of his hands. Turnover number 7. So it'll be Blackduck basketball. Right side, Puffy. Hanson, here is Odin Patch. He'll try a 3, and it's good! Second 3, and we're tied at 19s. Thunderbirds led by 14 here a moment ago, and the Drakes have tied it at 19s. Right side, Phillips. High post, Brody Lutka. He'll turn, take the shot, and score. Lutka for 2. That'll break the tie, 21-19. Thunderbirds back up by 2. Puffy on that right side, reverses, now comes back, lost the dribble. Has to get rid of it. Nice pass inside into Odin Patch, who misses the layup. Rebounded by Logan Peterson. Turnaround jump shot, good for Peterson. We're tied at 21. 8.5 to go first half. Thompson back the other way, top of the key. Over to Heisler. Heisler looks, tries to force inside. Pass stolen away. 8th turnover on the Thunderbirds. Here comes Puffy. Other way, off the glass. Good! Colton Puffy for 2. Drakes take their first lead of the game, 23-21. Thompson across half court. They go left side to Phillips. Phillips looking for space. They feed it to Thompson on the right side. Thompson back to Heisler. Heisler, Thompson. Thompson looks at 3, takes it, rims across, no good. Rebounded by Ladanian Rowland. Rowland, extra pass down to Lutka. Lutka lays it in for 2. Rowland got pushed just a little too far outside, and we're tied at 20, or inside rather. Had to get rid of it. Gives it to Lutka. It's tied at 23. Hanson out in that front court, goes left side to Evan Anderson. Anderson over to Patch. Patch looks for space. Now Peterson over to Anderson's 3 is good. Evan Anderson. He has got 2 threes here in the half. And it's 26-23. Inside loft, right over Ladanian Rowland. Turnover, Thunderbirds, their 9th. Thunderbirds going to sub here with Ethan Jackson, Taden Larson, Gavin MacArthur in, Roland Phillips, and Heisler out. Substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. Drake's leading 26-23. Thunderbirds going back to the scramble trap defense. Now in trouble. Steps through, gets it to Odin Patch. Patch throws it away right into the hands of Gavin MacArthur. 10 turnovers on the Drakes. Taden Larson inside Ethan Jackson. Jackson fouled and 1. Jackson filling the lane. Gets the layup. He'll go to the line for 1. To the free throw line, which is brought to you by Amber Nesker with Real Estate by Amber and Realty Experts. Your local expert for buying or selling homes. 701-799-4104. Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. Evan Hansen sitting down. Checking in is Tristan McDonald. Here's Ethan Jackson. 1 free throw. Good. Jackson with the 1. Ties the game at 26. Thunderbirds set up in their trap. It's a 1-2-1-1. Skip pass thrown right over the head of Logan Peterson. Evan Anderson was looking just to get the ball up the floor before getting caught in that trap, resulting in a turnover. Taden Larson with the basketball coming up the floor. 6:45 first half. 26s were tied. Left side, Thompson back to Larson. They'll reverse it to the right to MacArthur. Corner. Anthony Thompson, spot up 3, off the mark. And then Brody Lutka had to go off of him. It goes out of bounds. And it'll be Drake basketball. Colton Puffy with the basketball. Back to Anderson. Anderson, Puffy, they get it across. Here's Puffy trying to stay out of that trap. Thunderbirds, when they get that trap set, defensively, they're very tough. Nice little extra pass. Odin Patch underneath for 2. 28-26, Drake's back on top. Quickly up the floor, Thompson fakes the 3, takes the baseline jumper off the mark. Rebounded by Colton Puffy. Puffy then, the ball is knocked loose. It's turned over. 12 turnovers on the Drakes. Here's Jackson down low to Anthony Thompson. Spin move, and he scores. He's got 9. Tied at 28. Puffy now trying to get the ball, and it's knocked loose, and it's almost taken away. And then a timeout by the Drakes. Timeouts brought to you by Gordon Construction on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 5:44 to play in the half. Drakes and Thunderbirds tied at 28.
Your legacy matters. This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants to leave a legacy to their loved ones and ensure their wishes are honored. At Franzen Investment Services, we guide you through the process with care and clarity. Estate planning is complex. We can help make it simple. Let's talk about securing your legacy. Give me a call at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
Lakes Community Cooperative, we believe energy should come with something extra, trust. Whether you need propane for your home, farm fuel, or dependable delivery, we've got you covered. With hometown service and reliable supply, we're more than a provider. We're your neighbor. Lakes Community Cooperative, your co-op, our community.
Well, out of the timeout, 5:44 to go first half. Drakes and Thunderbirds tied at 28. There's a little discussion as to whose basketball it was. I thought the Drakes took the timeout after they gained the possession. So a little discussion as to who has the basketball. The Blackduck coach is pleading his case, saying, how would the Thunderbirds have possession when we had it and I took the timeout? The officials are discussing it. And I don't know if I think there's discussion whether or not it was a 10-second violation, although there was a change of possession on this end of the end of the floor, which would reset that 10-second count. Well, we'll see what the officials talk about here, what they come up with. They'll discuss with the bookkeeper, which is legendary Dave Veriano. And the final verdict is it'll be Drake's basketball. So it'll be Blackduck basketball. There was a lot of discussion on this. Thunderbirds are going to set up the press. Inbound will go to Colton Puffy. Puffy, Thunderbirds got the press coming. Skip it into the corner, and this is a nice pass and finish. Tristan McDonald was standing in the corner all alone. They skip it all the way into the corner, and he lays it in for two. It's 30-28. Jackson, kick out. Here's Anthony Thompson. He'll try three. Off the side of the glass, rebounded by Ethan Jackson. His putback is good. We're tied at 30s. Puffy up the floor to Logan Peterson. Now it's to Odin Patch. Patch over to McDonald. McDonald kick it out to Puffy. Puffy spins, steps through. Nice step through and then scores. Colton Puffy stepping through, splitting the defense. And it's 32-30 Drakes. Larson, right side to MacArthur. MacArthur to Thompson. Thompson, Ethan Jackson had to almost lost the basketball to Thompson. Thompson mid-range leaves it for Taden Larson, and Larson snuck free on the baseline. Easy put in. Tied at 32s. Anderson across to Puffy. Puffy threads it through to Logan Peterson. Peterson back to Colton Puffy. Puffy inside, kick it out. Here is a Evan Anderson three, that's good. Evan Anderson, 15 here in the first half. It's 35-32. Right side, Anthony Thompson back to Larson. Up top, they'll skip it over across to MacArthur. MacArthur back to Larson. Larson, corner, Brody Lutka on the left side. Skip it all the way across to Anthony Thompson. Head fake, free throw line jumper, up off the mark. Rebounded by Ethan Jackson. Jackson's put back, no good. Rebounded again by Jackson. Third time's a charm for Ethan Jackson. 35-34, Drakes by one. Evan Anderson across, he gets it to McDonald. McDonald now in trouble in that trap. Skip it through, but he traveled as he did so. 13th turnover of the night on the Drakes. 3:43 to go in the half. 35-34. Drakes by 1. So it'll be Thunderbird basketball. They inbound from the near sideline. Here's Taden Larson. Larson, high post, Lutka. He just turns and shoots that. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Logan Peterson. Peterson will give it to Anderson, over to Puffy. Puffy down the right side. Puffy surveying, not trying to get stuck here. Head to Anderson. They skip it up the floor to Peterson. Peterson had it bumped away and then gets it back. Misses the shot, though. Rebounded by Taden Larson. 35-34 Drakes by 1. Larson across half court. Lutka drives on the high post, and he'll be fouled by Tristan McDonald. That'll send him to the free throw line to shoot 2. Supporting local hoops and local homes, tonight's free throws sponsored by Amber Nefsker with Real Estate by Amber at Realty Experts. For trusted local real estate guidance, call 701-799-4104. Actually, they give it to Logan Peterson. First free throw is no good. It's just the Drakes. It's their third personal. First on Peterson. Brody Lutka with one more. Second free throw, that one's off the mark. Rebound coming down to Logan Peterson. He's got 6 boards. Evan Anderson will bring it across. Anderson had this pass kicked by Taden Larson. So it goes back to the Drakes. They'll inbound from the near sideline. Inbound on the way from Evan Anderson. Has to get it in somewhere. There's going to be a 5-second call. He does just in time. Peterson to McDonald. McDonald underneath. McDonald misses the shot. Rebounded by Brody Lutka. Lutka clearing it, bringing it back himself. 2:53 in the half. Here is Lutka. Nearly lost it to Jackson. Jackson drives in underneath to Taden Larson. Reverse layup. Missed it though. Rebounded by Odin Patch. Patch ahead to Anderson. Anderson across to Peterson, and then it goes right through Peterson's hands for a turnover on the Drakes, their 14th. 35-34, Drakes leading the Thunderbirds. They had a little bit of a scoring drought here for the last couple of minutes. Taden Larson goes right side to Thompson. Thompson hop, skip, and a jump, leaves it for Ethan Jackson, who leaves the shot short. Rebounded, Odin Patch ends up with it. Patch will give it to Anderson. Anderson will look to dribble. Anderson sees the defense, gets ahead to McDonald. Across to Peterson. Nice pass, and then Peterson misses the easy one. Rebounded by Ethan Jackson. Both teams struggling with some easy ones here. Working it up, Larson holds up. 35-34 Drakes. Inside look, ball knocked away back to MacArthur. MacArthur fouled on his drive. Foul going against Logan Peterson. That'll be his second. Substitution, Gage Jackson coming in. Brody Lutka is going to sit down. 2:02 to play in the half, a 35-34 Drake lead. Inbound on the way. Inside to Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur got free. Scores on an easy one. We got a lead change. 36-35, Thunderbirds leading. Puffy across to Anderson. Up the floor to McDonald. McDonald throws this. It's thrown away. Gage Jackson then returns the favor and throws it back. Underneath, here is a McDonald shot that's good. No, it's Odin Patch. Odin Patch got the bucket. Makes it 37-36. Drake's back on top. Gage Jackson checked out. Blair Heisler back in. Larson inside to Ethan Jackson. Jackson kick it out to Anthony Thompson. Thompson three on the way, no good. Rebound, put back. Ethan Jackson with another one. Jackson with another bucket. 17, now a steal by Anthony Thompson. Thompson misses the layup. Ethan Jackson knocks the rebound out of bounds. Thompson struggling with that bunny. Couldn't get the layup to work. It's a 38-37 lead for the Thunderbirds now. Pass is up ahead to McDonald. McDonald steps it back to Anderson. Anderson dribbling through traffic. Extra pass stolen away by Gavin MacArthur. 17 turnovers ahead to Taden Larson. Larson out to Thompson on the right side. Thompson driving on the baseline. He misses the reverse layup. The rebound came down to McDonald, but kind of caught him off guard. It caught him quick, and he knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Drakes. 48 seconds to go in the half. A 38-37 lead for the Thunderbirds. Inbound goes to Gavin MacArthur, out to Anthony Thompson. Thompson trying to get some space, and then had it stolen. Well, he traveled with it. He tried to split the defenders. Nice job defensively by the Blackduck Drakes. They tied him up, forced him into that travel. Turnover number 11 on the Thunderbirds. Colton Puffy across to Evan Anderson. Anderson back to Puffy. Puffy holding up. They got to get it across, and Puffy's going to run it across. And then Puffy tried to throw it off of one of the Thunderbirds, and on the other end, Anthony Thompson gets an easy layup. Makes it 40-37. Puffy ahead to Odin Patch. Patch, Puffy. 17 seconds remaining. Here's Puffy driving, drives. Shot is up and good. Wow, how did he make that? 40-39. 7 seconds. Taden Larson across to Anthony Thompson. Thompson kicks it right into the hands of the defender, Evan Anderson. Anderson shot at the buzzer. Good! He hits the buzzer. Is it good? And it is! Evan Anderson just buried a three at the buzzer. Woo! Wow, what a shot! And we go to the halftime mark. Halftime here in Waubun. The Blackduck Drakes lead the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds at the half, 42-40. Halftime report on the way. It is the Drakes leading 42-40 on yourliveevent.com.
Westmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Kirkston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone, 281-4323. See or call Westmeister Dental today.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
A full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise.
Market County Grain LLC is proud to support all the area teams. As you take the field or court, remember that hard work and determination leads to success both in sports and in the field. Just like you strive for excellence with speed, service, and solutions to keep our farmers moving forward. Play hard, play smart, and compete with confidence. From all of us at Market County Grain LLC, best of luck in the upcoming section tournament games.
Halftime here in Waubun. Our halftime report is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Agency with offices in Bijou and Detroit Lakes. You can call for a free quote, 218-844-5970. Joe will find you the best coverage to fit your budget. Joe McCullum, Farmers Union Insurance, offices in Bijou and Detroit Lakes. Well, what a first half. Thunderbirds opened up quick. After a 4-2 lead, they went on a 13-0 run to make it 17-2. And then the Drakes just found their stride. They got the ball up the floor, and they were able to go on a run of their own that would actually tie the ball game at 19. From there, we'd have ties at 19, 21, 23, 26, 28, 30, and 32. Thunderbirds would exchange leads. There'd be 8 lead changes here in this first half, with the Drakes leading by as many as a couple, at 3 at one point. Thunderbirds led by as many as 3 down the stretch. And then right before the half, with a 1-point lead, 40-39, Blackduck's Evan Anderson bringing the ball to half court, lofts one up, hits the half court shot, giving the Drakes the lead into the halftime mark at 42-40. Looking inside the numbers, first for the Thunderbirds. They're led in scoring by Ethan Jackson, 17 points, 7 boards. He's 1 of 1 from the line. Anthony Thompson with 11 points and 2 boards. Brody Lutka, 6 points, 4 boards. He's 0 of 2 from the line. Taden Larson, 4 points, 3 boards. He's 0 of 1 from the line. Gavin MacArthur with 2 points. The Thunderbirds are 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. They have 18 rebounds here in this game. Just 1 foul in the first half. Ethan Jackson picked up the only foul of the first half. Thunderbirds, though, turned the ball over 12 times. Missed several easy shots in the paint here this first half. Now for the Blackduck Drakes. They are led by Evan Anderson, 18 points. He's knocked down 4 3-pointers in this first half. Then it is Odin Patch, 7 points, 3 boards. He's got a 3. Colton Puffy, 8 points, 4 boards. Logan Peterson, 7 points, 6 boards. He's the only Drake to shoot a free throw. He's 1 of 1. It is Tristan McDonald with 2 points. Blackduck, 1 of 1 from the line. They have 13 rebounds. Fouls, 2 on Logan Peterson in the first half, but the big number for the Drakes, they've turned the ball over 18 times in the first half. They also missed several easy ones in the paint here in this first half. It has been a wild first half of basketball. This is tournament-style basketball tonight here in Waubun. Our halftime report is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance and your local agent, Joe McCullum, with offices in Bijou and Detroit Lakes. We'll go to a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have the second half right around the corner. At the half, Blackduck leading Mahnomen-Waubun 42-40. We're back the second half after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Kate, and I live in Warroad, Minnesota. It's south of Canada on Lake of the Woods. There's lots of outdoor opportunities like fishing, boating, hunting, things like that. And we do have a lot of local businesses, clothing stores, coffee shops, bars and restaurants. You know pretty much everybody. Everyone's gonna support you. Everyone's there for you. Warroad's a super safe community. It's a great place to raise a family. You never know what you can find in a community like this. I always think small town, but big hearts.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Northwoods Lumber Company is a second-generation family-owned building material dealer which has served Blackduck, Bemidji, and their surrounding areas since 1973. We are a full-service lumber yard and home center, and we specialize in providing high-quality lumber, building materials, and hardware at fair and competitive prices. We are constantly improving, building on past achievements, and looking forward to new challenges in the future. Stop into either store in Blackduck or Bemidji and experience why Northwoods Lumber Company is the right choice for you and your project.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Performance Ag west of Borup with Eric today. And Eric, you've been around since 2013.
We're a full-service agronomy center. We have the fertilizer, seed, chemical, liquid fertilizer. We got our water there, and we'll have everything right in close proximity now with that new addition to our fertilizer building. Like we like to say at Performance Ag, we don't want all the business, just yours. So the best way to reach me is my cell number. It's 701-799-0356.
Well, we're ready to start the second half. Thanks to Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Agency of Bijou and Detroit Lakes, bringing us the halftime report. On the floor for the Drakes, it is Puffy, Anderson, along with Peterson, Patch, and McDonald. The pass tipped in the air. McDonald got it back. Thunderbirds with their 5 starters. Here is a kick all the way across to Evan Anderson. Anderson top of the key. 42-40, Drakes leading by a deuce. Puffy dribbling back out. Thunderbirds with Jackson, Larson, Lutka, Thompson, and MacArthur. Here's Colton Puffy, works his way in, and his shot is partially blocked. Brody Lutka is going to come away with the rebound. Up ahead to Anthony Thompson, fouled. And Thompson will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Foul going against Evan Anderson. Free throw line tonight brought to you by Real Estate by Amber. Amber Nevsker with Realty Experts. 701-799-4104, buying or selling. Amber would love to help. Anthony Thompson misses the first one. He'll shoot again. Second one for Anthony Thompson is up, and he makes that one. 42-41. A 1-point lead for the Blackduck Drakes. Anderson back to Puffy. Bounce pass ahead to McDonald. McDonald down to the baseline, skips it right into the hands of Taden Larson. Turnover on the Drakes. 42-41. Drakes by 1. Inside look to Brody Lutka. Lutka underneath, misses the layup. Rebounded by Logan Peterson. Peterson over to Anderson. And Anderson will bring it across. Here's Anderson. Puffy now on the right side. Puffy steps in. Hands it back to McDonald, skips up top, dangerous pass stolen away. This is Taden Larson, other end, and a foul. Layup is good. I think Anderson maybe wishes he had that one back and probably would have just let Larson lay it in. Anderson will pick up the foul. His second. Evan Hansen coming in, McDonald coming out, Larson at the free throw line, brought to you by Amber Nevsker with Real Estate by Amber. With Realty Experts, buying or selling. 701-799-4104. Larson 0 of 1 from the free throw line, and he misses this one, and a rebound and a putback. Good for Brody Lutka. Thunderbirds regain the lead at 45-42. Pass out to Colton Puffy. Puffy driving, extra pass to Odin Patch, and he throws it away right into the hands. And other end, here's Thompson driving, and he'll be fouled. So the Drakes start out the second half, struggling with some turnovers. Evan Hansen picks up the foul. And that'll be his third. Sends Anthony Thompson the line, 1 of 2. First one is away and is good. 46-42, a 4-point lead. 4-point lead for the Thunderbirds. Next free throw is away and is good. 47-42, it's a 5-point lead. Anderson across to Puffy. Puffy back to Anderson, into the middle. Work to the left side, it's Odin Patch back out to Anderson. Anderson will give it back to Patch. Here's Odin Patch working out front. Kick it out to Evan Anderson, he'll shoot a three, and it's good. Another three by Evan Anderson, he's got 21, it's 47-45. Thunderbirds by 2. Thompson across half court. Drake's in a 2-3. High post to Brody Lutka. All the way across to Anthony Thompson. He'll try a three, and Thompson matches it. Thompson struggled from the three-point line in the first half. Makes that one. It's back to a 5-point ball game. And a foul coming on the Thunderbirds. Anthony Thompson's going to pick up the foul. Trying to get the trap set. His first. Team's first. Anderson into the middle. To Hansen, out to Colt Puffy. Back to Hansen. Hansen on the baseline. Is in some trouble now. Has it slapped away and then diving to save it. Couldn't get there. 22 turnovers on the Drakes. 50-45. Thunderbirds by 5. They led by as many as 14 in the first half when it was 17-2. Actually, it was 17-3 now. Turnover. Nope, actually, Thunderbirds got it back. Foul on the three as Evan Anderson's going to pick up his third. His third, team's fourth. To line goes Anthony Thompson. Free throw line brought to you by Amber Nefsker, Real Estate by Amber, and realty experts for trusted local real estate. Call 701-799-4104. First one for Anthony Thompson. Rims in, rims out, no good. 17 on the night so far for Thompson. 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. Second free throw, good. He's shooting 3 here. He's got one more. 51-45. It's up to a 6-point deficit. Next one is up, no good. Rebound down to Odin Patch. And a quick timeout taken as the Thunderbirds are trying to set the trap. Timeouts are brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 14:59 to play. Thunderbirds lead the Drakes 51-45.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
51-45, Thunderbirds lead the Drakes. Second half of play. Pass ahead goes to Hansen. Hansen over to Evan Anderson. Anderson brings it back out. Back to Hansen. Hansen will leave it for Peterson. Peterson now opposite dribble. Gets caught underneath and throws it away. Turnover on the Drakes. Lutka coming back for the Thunderbirds. And that pass stolen away by Anderson. Anderson, the drive, misses the layup, and a rebound for Gavin MacArthur. And now ahead to Ethan Jackson. Jackson misses, rebounded by Logan Peterson. Peterson up and ahead to Evan Anderson. Anderson, bounce pass out to Puffy. Puffy looking around. Back to Odin Patch. Patch, missed dribbles, turns it over. Back the other way, here is Anthony Thompson, layup good. And a timeout by the Thunderbirds. Timeouts brought to you by Gordon Construction. 14:06 to play, your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Thunderbirds lead the Drakes 53-45.
Since 1989, Phil Thompson Associates has been one of Minnesota's leading crop and hail insurance agencies, providing critical financial services to agricultural operations. From bookkeeping and tax planning to payroll, we're here to help you succeed. And we're not just about business. That's why we're wishing all the area teams best of luck in the upcoming section tournament games from Phil Thompson and Associates. Affordable, high-quality service with a personal touch.
14:06 to play. Thunderbirds have opened it up to an 8-point lead at 53-45. Drake's led coming out of the halftime mark at 42-40. Colton Puffy will bring it up. Thunderbirds have amped up the defense here again. Drakes have got 24 turnovers. Now another one add to it. Here comes Gavin MacArthur back the other way. MacArthur over to Taden Larson. Larson inside to Brody Lutka. Lutka drives, misses the layup. And Lutka is going to be called, I believe, with a push on the rebound, and that's exactly what it is. That'll be his first. Team's second. It'll be Drake's basketball. Puffy across to Anderson. Anderson to Puffy. Step across, and he does. Now Colton Puffy in some trouble. Skips this one right into the Blackduck bench. And yet another turnover here. 26 turnovers. Sitting down is Odin Patch. Tristan McDonald checking in. Keaton Grover checking in as Evan Hansen sits down. Substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. 53-45, high post. Lutka leaves it over to the left side. Here's Anthony Thompson for three, and that's good. Thompson for three. It's an 11-point lead for the Thunderbirds. 56-45. Puffy trying to dribble through traffic and a foul called. Foul's on Taden Larson. That'll be his first. Team's fourth. Drake's basketball inbound will go to Puffy. Puffy coming off the screen, throws this one into danger, and it's turned over. Anthony Thompson on the return, ahead to Taden Larson. Larson delivers with a bucket. 13-point lead. 58-45, Thunderbirds leading, 12.5 to go in the ball game. Anderson to Peterson, little baseline jumper too hard. Rebounded by Brody Lutka. Drake's on a little bit of a scoring drought here. Only 3 points in this first half as the Thunderbirds have outscored them 18-3. Now a three by Anthony Thompson. That one rimmed in, rimmed out. Rebound. Jackson couldn't save it. Substitution. Checking back in is Evan Hansen. Tristan McDonald sits down. Colton Puffy across half court. Puffy trying to distribute the basketball. It's kicked. So it goes back to the Drakes. 12-14 to play. A young Drake basketball team. They have no seniors on this team. Inbound will go to Colton Puffy. Puffy throws it into traffic, and that is going to be stolen away. Up ahead to Anthony Thompson. Thompson lays it in for two. 60-45. It's up to a 15-point lead. And a 20-3 run. Inside, Puffy steps through one, has a shot blocked. Turned over. Here comes Gavin MacArthur. A race. Missed the shot, though. Rebounded by Logan Peterson. He's got 9 rebounds. 60-45. Thunderbirds leading with 11:42 to play. To the left side. This is Keaton Grover. Grover to the left side to Evan Hansen. Hansen, he's cut off. Back to Grover. Grover trying to get out of the tough area. Now to Evan Hansen. Over three there by Evan Anderson is no good. So the three no good. It'll be Thunderbird basketball. Anthony Thompson going to bring it up. Thompson goes left side to Gavin MacArthur. Inside to Ethan Jackson. Foul. Jackson will go to the line for a couple. Foul, I think, is going to go against Logan Peterson. Peterson will pick up his third. Free throws sponsored by Amber Nefsker. Real estate by Amber with realty experts. If you're thinking about buying or selling, talk with Amber Nefsker. 701-799-4104. Jackson, the first one, good. 61-45. Next one on the way, rims in, rims out. And the rebound thrown off of Brody Lutka. Logan Peterson just kind of threw it right off his shoulder. 11-11 to play. Thunderbirds leading 61-45. Anderson across half court. Bounce pass to Colton Puffy. Puffy turns it over. Back the other way comes Anthony Thompson. Thompson hits the shot, and Anthony Thompson will also score 1,000 career points. Anthony Thompson scores 1,000 career points with that layup. And a big night for Anthony Thompson. So Anthony Thompson, 27 points here tonight. Nice crowd on hand to give him a warm welcome. Congratulations goes out to junior Anthony Thompson on his 1,000th career point. Thunderbirds have opened up now an 18-point lead. They're on a 23-3 run. So a 23-3 run here in this second half by the Thunderbirds. They lead by 18. Out of the break, it'll be Drake's basketball. Second 1,000 career point scorer on this Thunderbird team this year. Brody Lutka was the first. Anthony Thompson here the second. Thompson just a junior. It'll be Drake basketball, 63-45. Anderson across half court, over to Hansen. Inside look to Logan Peterson. Peterson on the baseline, inside to Anderson. Evan Anderson lays it in. That stops the run. 63-47. Larson. High post, no, stolen away. Back the other way comes Puffy. Puffy driving through defenders, rebounded by Peterson, and then a foul call. Foul going against Anthony Thompson. That is his second. Drakes will inbound. Inbound will go to Hansen, out to Colton Puffy. Puffy leaves it out for Evan Anderson. Puffy front court, 10-16 to play, 10 on the shot clock. Here's Grover. Grover is to try and dish it out, and Grover is actually tied up, trying to distribute the basketball, and a jump ball and a turnover. 31 turnovers on this Drake's team. 12 here in the second half. Actually 13 in the second half. 63-47. Thompson right side out to Taden Larson. Swing left side to Ethan Jackson. Jackson to Thompson in the corner. Back to Jackson. Jackson tries a three. That one's off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Taden Larson. Larson down low to Brody Lutka. Then to Ethan Jackson. Jackson mishandles it. Turns it over. Lost it out of bounds. 15 turnovers on the Thunderbirds. Puffy tries to thread the needle, and he does so. Gets it to Evan Hansen. Now it's Evan Anderson with the basketball. Anderson over to Hansen. Hansen looks for space. Free throw line. Back over to Puffy. Puffy to Hansen. Hansen all the way through to Keaton Grover, and that's rejected. Ethan Jackson sent that three into the stands. Odin Patch coming back in. Keaton Grover going to sit down. Drakes are going to inbound. 9:28 to play. Inbound goes to Hansen. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson dribbles it back out into the front court here with 9:22 to play. Aside Puffy. Puffy. And they don't get the shot off before the shot clock violation. Boy, they set the play up nicely. Just didn't get it done in time. So a turnover on the Drakes. 63-47. Thompson left side, MacArthur. MacArthur to Lutka, high post. They lay off. Lutka didn't take the shot. Taden Larson inside to Ethan Jackson. Jackson shot is off, no good. Draws the foul. Logan Peterson's going to pick up his fourth. So to the free throw line goes Ethan Jackson. Jackson 2 of 3 from the line. Free throw line brought to you by Amber Nefsker with Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. Free throw up and off for Ethan Jackson. Jackson with 18 points tonight. One more for Ethan Jackson. 63-47, Thunderbirds lead. Winner moves on to Saturday's matchup in the Ralph Engelstad Arena. Next free throw, no good. Evan Anderson down with his first rebound of the game. Anderson across half court. Anderson goes right side to Puffy. Puffy works into that corner, kicks it back out to Hansen. Hansen dribbling. Now has to look to get rid of it, lost the dribble. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson will reverse it and bring it to the left side. Puffy in that left corner. Puffy gets a little bit stuck and then tries to get rid of it and turns it over. Up ahead to Taden Larson, and Larson gets an easy one. Larson with the layup, 65-47. It's back to an 18-point lead. Puffy to Peterson, and then Peterson overshoots the intended receiver, Evan Hansen. Turnover 34 on the Drakes. The Thunderbirds defense here in the second half has really provided some problems for the Blackduck offense. They've scored just 4 points, and we're 10 minutes into this second half. Now Ethan Jackson has it slapped out of his hands, and a turnover on the Thunderbirds. Ahead to Colton Puffy. Puffy stops and pops, and it's good. Little 5-foot bank shot, good, other end. Here's Brody Lutka. Lutka bullies his way in. Gets the bucket, he's got 10. 67-49. Anderson ahead, pass stolen away once again by Ethan Jackson this time. Jackson, baseball pass ahead to Taden Larson. Larson inside, look to Ethan Jackson. Jackson bucket good. Ethan Jackson for 2, and Blackduck's going to take a timeout. Time on the floor, Drake, 7.5 to go. Timeout's brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 7:29 to play. Thunderbirds lead the Drakes 69-49.
The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com. Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Fair Fund returns to Fertile, Minnesota, July 8th through the 12th during the Polk County Fair. It's 5 days of Fair Fun for the entire family, featuring great grandstand events, some of the best carnival rides around, a great lineup of free stage entertainment, 4-H exhibits, and of course, a huge selection of delicious food options. For more information, go online to www.polkcountyfairfertilemn.com. We'll see you at the Polk County Fair, July 8th through the 12th in Fertile.
69-49. Thunderbirds have opened up a 20-point lead, which is their greatest lead of the evening. It'll be Drake's basketball out of the break. Colton Puffy over to Evan Anderson. Anderson a bounce pass ahead to Evan Hansen. Hansen cut off on the trap, out to Peterson. Peterson skips it up top to Puffy. Puffy steps in. He'll take a 10-footer, comes up short, got his own rebound, and then has his shot knocked out of his hands. And back the other way they come. Here comes Ethan Jackson, kick it out to Anthony Thompson. Thompson lofts it inside to Ethan Jackson. Jackson underneath, misses the easy one. Rebounded by, well, I don't know who got the rebound. Now it's going to come down to Logan Peterson. He's got 11 rebounds. And Evan Anderson almost had it stolen away by Taden Larson. Anderson across half court. Then he does have his pocket picked, and here is Anthony Thompson. Thompson missing the dunk. Substitution, Tommy Phillips going to check in. Phillips in, Thompson coming out. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. So it'll be Drake's basketball. Inside to Evan Hansen, out to Evan Anderson. Back to Hansen. Hansen, free throw line. Going to leave that one well short. Rebound picked up by Ethan Jackson. Jackson coming back himself. No look pass left side, Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur, extra pass to Ethan Jackson, and Jackson gets an easy one. 71-49. And now the pass up ahead is going to be stolen away. Here comes Jackson, a 3-on-1, leaves it for Taden Larson. Larson with the easy layup on the right side. 73-49, Thunderbirds now comfortably out front. 5:59 to play, Puffy across half court, continues on the right side. Steps through and had a layup coming, lost the handle, and a turnover. 39 turnovers on the Drakes. So in is Tristan McDonald. Odin Patch going to sit down. It'll be Drake's basketball. Anderson will inbound into Puffy. Puffy forces up the shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Brody Lutka. Lutka with 8 boards. Turn's going to come back himself. 5:40 to go. Inside to Ethan Jackson. Jackson the extra pass to Lutka, and Lutka with an easy bucket. He's got 12. 75-49. Inside look. Here is Hansen. Hansen, free throw line. It's blocked. Peterson ends up with it. Peterson turns, and he'll score. Logan Peterson with 9 points. 75-51. Back the other way is Ethan Jackson. Over to Gavin MacArthur. Now it's Jackson. Jackson, kick it out to Tommy Phillips. He'll try a 3 in the corner. It's no good. Rebounded by Evan Anderson. Anderson holding up on the right side. Anderson bringing it up, now crossing over. Leaves it right side for Colton Puffy. Puffy on the baseline. Tried to drive and then dish. Threw it right into the hands of Brody Lutka. 75-51. Taden Larson, right side to MacArthur. Now inside to Brody Lutka. Lutka, too far underneath. Lost the basketball, turned it over. Anderson coming back. He's going to slow the tempo. To Hansen, over to McDonald. McDonald spinning and throws it right into the hands of Ethan Jackson. Jackson crossing over. Nice moves by Ethan Jackson. Finishes it off. 24 for Jackson. 77-51. And Puffy loses it. Out of bounds, knocked out by Ethan Jackson. Substitutions, Ladanian Rowland, Blair Heisler in. Brody Lutka, Ethan Jackson sitting down. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. 4:16 to play. Anderson on the right side. Skip it across to Logan Peterson. Peterson back out to Anderson, top of the key. He'll just spot up, take the 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Blair Heisler. 4 threes in the first half by Evan Anderson. And a drive bucket good for Gavin MacArthur, and he's going to the free throw line. He's got 5 for the game. So the foul is on Evan Hansen. That's his 4th. Checking in will be Drayton Tibbetts. He'll come in for Taden Larson. At the line is Gavin MacArthur. Free throw line brought to you by Amber Nefsker with Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. MacArthur's free throw is good. Substitution, Gage Jackson checking in. Gavin MacArthur will sit down. Keaton Grover is coming in for the Drakes. Sitting down is Evan Hansen. Substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. 3:58 to go. 80-51. Thunderbirds up by 29. Anderson will feed left side to McDonald. Inside to Colton Puffy. Puffy driving. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Gage Jackson. Jackson out to Phillips. And Phillips will bring it across. Here is Phillips. To the left side to Heisler. Back to Tommy Phillips. Phillips inside to Ladanian Rowland. Rowland turns. Finally gets the shot off. It's no good. Rebounded by Logan Peterson. His 12th board. Peterson to Anderson. Anderson across. To the left side to McDonald. McDonald skip it across to Puffy. Puffy hop, skip, and a jump. Kick it out to Keaton Grover. 3 on the way. Won't fall. Hard fought rebound for Blair Heisler, who tracks it down. 3 minutes to play. Up the floor to Drayton Tibbetts on the right side. Tibbetts out to Heisler. Inside look to Ladanian Rowland. Rowland turns and scores. Ladanian Rowland scores. It's 82-51. Colton Puffy to the right side. Out to Evan Anderson. To McDonald. Back to Anderson. Anderson kicks it back out. Bounce pass inside to Logan Peterson. Peterson's fouled. So Peterson will go to the line. Foul goes against Ladanian Rowland, his first. Peterson at the line. Free throw line brought to you by Amber Nefsker with Real Estate by Amber. With realty experts. First free throw is good. Looking at buying or selling? Amber Nefsker can help. 701-799-4104. Next free throw on the way for Peterson. Rimmed in, rimmed out. Tommy Phillips able to track down that rebound. 82-52. Phillips inside, pass knocked free. Heisler picks it up. Now back down to Gage Jackson. He mishandles it, and it's free. Once again, turned over. 2:20 to go. 82-52. Thunderbirds lead. Left side, Colton Puffy. He'll shoot the three, and it's good. Puffy for three. And a substitution timeout. So coming into the ball game, it'll be Evan Hansen, Aiden Sheldrup, Mason Lundberg, also in his Riker patch, Jace Connaught. Keaton Grover's going to sit down. 82-55. Tommy Phillips will bring it up with 2:10 to play. Tibbetts out to Phillips. They go right side to Heisler. Back to Phillips. Now it's Tibbetts. Tibbetts back to Phillips. Heisler. Phillips. Phillips steps inside. One-hander is good. Tommy Phillips with the bucket. 84-55. Coming back is Mason Lundberg. Lundberg up top to Evan Hansen. Hansen top the key, feeding left side to Sheldrup. Sheldrup back to Lundberg. Lundberg off the screen, coming back to Hansen. Hansen skips it all the way across to Riker Patch. Now back to Lundberg. Here's a shot by Sheldrup. That's no good, and a hard rebound, and Gage Jackson tracks it down. Ladanian Rowland will give it to Tommy Phillips, and Phillips will look to advance it up across. 1:16 to go. Don't forget post-game report coming up. Now the ball thrown away by the Thunderbirds. Coming back is Riker Patch. Patch, shot is no good. He's fouled. So Riker Patch will go to the line. Tommy Phillips going to commit the foul, his first, team sixth. Patch to the line to shoot at the Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts free throw line. Free throw line, or first one no good by Riker Patch. One more. Thunderbirds will advance on to Saturday's game. Second one by Patch, no good. Rebounded by Drayton Tibbetts. Taking on the winner between the Northern Freeze and Sacred Heart. It'll be a noon game. We'll carry it on KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. Jackson to Heisler. Heisler with the bucket. 86-55, 50 seconds to play. Left side, Lundberg. Or Sheldrup. Ball knocked out of bounds. Drake basketball. Inbound goes to Evan Hansen. Hansen. And has it blocked. And Gage Jackson ends up with it and saves it. And baseball pass ahead to Drayton Tibbetts. And Tibbetts couldn't get the shot. Rebound coming down to Lundberg. Now it's a loose ball and it's picked up by Drayton Tibbetts. Tibbetts tries the shot. No good. Rebounded once again by Sheldrup this time. Sheldrup down the left side. Leaves it left side. Lundberg tries a three. It's off the rim. No good. Hansen with the rebound and a putback good for Evan Hansen. 86-57, 10 seconds to go. Here's Drayton Tibbetts. Throws it right over the head of Gage Jackson. And a turnover. 86-57. There's 6 seconds to play. Riker Patch across half court. Patch shoots the last second three. It's no good, and that's the ball game. Mahnomen-Waubun comes back to win this one, 86-57. Thunderbirds 16-11, moving on to Saturday. Blackduck will end their season at 5-23. Post-game report on the way. We'll have all the information, interviews, and more. Final tonight from Waubun, Mahnomen-Waubun over Blackduck, 86-57. We'll take a break, come back, get her going with the game summary after this on yourliveevent.com.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player, talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Radio works. Radio gets your message heard. And when you can follow your audience everywhere they go, online, with R&J Broadcasting's digital marketing solutions. From social media ads to targeted display campaigns, our marketing team can help you grow your business with the perfect mix of radio and digital. Visit rjbroadcasting.com or email digital@rjbroadcasting.com to start your digital success.
Randall's Excavating of Glendon, specializing in underground site utilities and repair. Randall's Excavating is experienced in underground utilities, specializing in water lines, sanitary sewer, and storm sewer, from site preparation and trenching to the installation of all site utilities. They respond to emergency repairs for water leaks, fire protection lines, fire hydrants, sanitary and storm sewer lines for all commercial and residential needs, including camera inspections too. Contact Randall's Excavating with over 20 years of experience, 701-219-9126 or randallsinc.com.
Post-game report tonight is brought to you by Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor with Friends and Investment Services. Call or text Kurt at 218-230-2822. Personalized service, holistic financial planning, college funding, estate planning, and so much more. Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor with Friends and Investment Services. Game summary tonight. Well, the Thunderbirds come away with the victory. Was not an easy win tonight for Mahnomen-Waubun as the game opened up. They built a quick lead. They were up by as many as 15 rather in the first half before the Blackduck Drakes would go on a little run. They would tie the ball game at 19. Then we'd have ties in that first half at 19, 21, 23, 26, 28, 30, 32. Game would go back and forth for the remainder of the first half. We'd have 8 lead changes in that first half before the time in the first half would start winding down. Thunderbirds were up by 1 at 41-39. Evan Anderson for the Drakes would actually come down the floor. He'd connect on a half-court pass or a half-court shot, and that would give the Drakes the lead at the half, 42-40. Second half, though, the Thunderbirds would start the half on a 23-3 second half run. Drakes just couldn't get the shots to fall. In fact, they were stuck on 3 points for the first 10 minutes of that second half, and just struggled to with turnovers here tonight. The Thunderbirds, they'd get fast breaks. Anthony Thompson would actually score his 1,000th career point in that second half. Thunderbirds cruise to the win, 86-57. They're now 16-11 on the season. They'll move on to the Saturday matchup with the winner between Sacred Heart and the Northern Freeze. Blackduck ends their season at 5-23. We're going to keep it right here because we've got Anthony Thompson stepping to the microphone. We're going to give that to you, man. Hey, man, congratulations. What a ball game. Tell me about the game, how you thought it went.
First half, I was gassed, and I didn't even know if I was going to score. But otherwise, we just played bad, and in the second half, we turned up and held them and played defense.
Seemed like the first, when you guys, you jumped out to a 17-2 lead pretty quick. What was being said after Blackduck started to come back?
Really got on us about being lazy and asking if we want to win or what we want to do.
Well, you came out the second half, and the defense certainly, you played like you wanted to win, and the offense came around. Seemed like you had an extra win there in the second half.
Yeah, I feel like we were just all tired and thought we were going to come in here and just blow them out, but we didn't. They just scored on us, and we just responded.
Did you know you were close to 1,000?
Yeah.
So did that provide a little nerves throughout the game? Were you kind of jittery because of that?
No, I don't know what was happening. I don't know. It just felt off.
Well, you move on to Saturday, play at Ralph Engelstad Arena. That's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah.
You see either Sacred Heart or the Northern Freeze. What do you think you got to improve on in order to go into Saturday and then continue to move on?
Not turn the ball over and give 110% on defense.
Well, it should be a good one, Anthony. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations on 1,000 career points. I do have, that's for you.
Thank you.
Best luck Saturday. We'll see you there.
Yep.
It's Anthony Thompson. He's not only one of our stars, he's also our Wild Rice Electric Power Performer of the game. Wild Rice Electric. Hear the energy, be the power with Wild Rice Electric, your member-owned cooperative. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll name the rest of our stars. We'll continue with our post-game report after this. 86-57 Thunderbirds with a win tonight on yourliveevent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Post-game report continuing as we got the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us here following the 86-57 win over Blackduck in this opening round of the Section 8A playoffs. Ray, certainly not an easy victory by any means, but whatever you said at the halftime break really must have woke your guys up, and a nice win. Your thoughts after this one?
Well, Sean, we got off to a strong start, and I think our boys relaxed, and we went into our open gym funk, just don't care, play, try to get mine attitude. Turned the ball over carelessly, played terrible defense, got lazy. We went into where we were trying to get steals, and if we didn't get the steal, it was, oh well, hurry up and throw the ball out to me so I can go try to score on the other end. And it just we've done that throughout the year, but I was hoping we grew out of it, and we were this time of year that wouldn't show its face again, and it did tonight in the first half. And then I thought you saw the second half when we were dialed in and we were committed to playing defense and committed to getting the ball inside, we played very well. And I think, what they score, 15 points maybe the second half after scoring 42 or 44 the first half. And the only difference there was effort and attitude.
Yeah, and it seemed like, that second half, it was that defense really provided a lot of troubles for Blackduck, and your guys seem to move a lot better in that second half.
Well, move is the key word there. We moved and anticipated a little bit, and we didn't just settle for going for a steal and then hoping. We actually recovered. On some of our traps, if they beat it, we recovered and got the second pass. So, that's on us. I mean, we can't let that happen. These guys have played a lot of basketball, and I don't know if they felt the pressure a little bit tonight, but we missed a ton of easy ones in the first half, and We had an awful lot of easy passes go through our hands, off our hands, rebounds that we looked like a bunch of seals out there for a while, Sean. So luckily we settled in, and I think hopefully now, the pressure's off. We could just play basketball.
Well, yeah, and it's a quick turnaround. You get one day to prepare for Saturday, and I'm sure there's a lot of things to kind of try and look over without expending too much energy.
No, that's just it. That's the biggest disappointment about tonight is we did have to spend a ton of energy, and I was kind of hoping, we could take care of business in the first half like we did the second half, and then rest some of our guys that play a lot of minutes. So, but it is what it is. We'll find out tonight yet who we play, and been watching a lot of film anyway, so we got a good head start and figure out a plan and have one more good practice hopefully, and then play well Saturday.
Fun to have another 1,000-point scorer on the team. Anthony Thompson scoring his. That's fun.
Very fun, and a just reward for him. That young man has put a lot of time into his basketball and plays a lot. There's a gym around. He's in it. He knows where the games are. So, and it's good to get it done with. I know he was thinking about it, and I think that affected his shot early. He missed some shots he normally makes early, and once he got into his rhythm and just played his game, the points came. So obviously a good accomplishment for him, and to get it done in his junior year, pretty special.
Fun to go back to Ralph Ingles Arena. It's a fun environment, and it should be a lot of fun on Saturday.
Yeah, looking forward to it. These boys, I think Brody's the only one that's even played there, so that'll be a good experience for them. It should be high energy and high intensity, and it'll be fun experience for them.
We'll be there, raised with the broadcast once again, so appreciate you coming up. Congratulations on this win, and best luck on Saturday.
Thank you much, Sean.
It's the head coach of the Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us here following the victory over Blackduck in the Section 8A tournament play. Take a quick timeout. We'll come back. We've got our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and, of course, we got the final numbers. Final here tonight, 86-57. Thunderbirds over the Drakes on yourliveevent.com.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Enbridge presents the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge, life takes energy with Enbridge. And tonight, I gave the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game to Colton Puffy. I thought he was a kid that really, really played with a lot of energy here tonight. So Colton Puffy from the Blackduck Drakes, he had a lot to handle with the pressure and whatnot, and did an excellent job. So congratulations to Colton Puffy. He's our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge. Life takes energy with Enbridge. Let's get into the numbers here. We're going to start tonight with Blackduck. They're led by Evan Anderson, 23 points, 2 boards tonight. Had 5 threes on the night, including that half-court shot right at the half. Colton Puffy, 13 points, 5 boards tonight. Logan Peterson, 10 points, 12 boards. It was Odin Patch, 7 points, 4 boards. Evan Hansen, 2 points and a board. Tristan McDonald with 2 points. Blackduck went 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 26 rebounds, 41 turnovers on the Drakes. They'll end their season at 5-23, no seniors on the team. For Mahnomen-Waubun, they're led in scoring tonight by Anthony Thompson, 27 points, 2 boards for Thompson tonight. Ethan Jackson, 24 points, 8 boards. It was Brody Lutka, 12 points, 8 boards here tonight. Taden Larson, 12 points, 4 boards. Gavin MacArthur, 5 points and a board. Tommy Phillips, 2 points, 2 boards. Blair Heisler, 2 points, 2 boards. Ladanian Rowland, 2 points and a board. Mahnomen-Waubun, 7 of 17 from the free throw line. 31 rebounds tonight for the Thunderbirds. 20 turnovers. They're 16 and 11. They move on to play on Saturday. They get the winner between Sacred Heart and the Northern Freeze. We'll carry the game on Gold 1015 KRJM and on yourliveevent.com. That's going to do it for tonight. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you've seen throughout the broadcast. Thanks to Erin Gunther. She's your live event engineer for the evening. Final score tonight, Mahnomen-Waubun over Blackduck, 86-57. From the Nest, the Waubun-White Earth High School Gymnasium tonight on yourliveevent.com. I'm Sean Bierk. Have a great night.